So we know that God works in weird ways. He works in mysterious ways. He does weird things. He uses weird people. And he sometimes tells people to do really weird things, like all those crazy prophets. And he does this to get our attention, to shove us out of our complacency and out of our legalistic traditions, and to expose our misplaced expectations, to expose our sin. And we can see how Jesus did this exact same thing when he was here on earth. Okay, so let's talk about, I want to show you 6 different ways, 6 different examples of how Jesus acted in weird, unexpected ways to expose not only the demonized religious leaders, but also to expose the hateful, ungodly aspects of the Jewish culture of his day. And he did this through things that he did and through the parables that he told. And so let me tell you 6 examples. The next instance I want to talk about is Matthew, his disciple Matthew. Matthew was a tax collector before Jesus called him to follow him along with all of his other disciples. And so tax collectors at that time, they were hated. They were hated. They were just the worst of the worst, despicable. All the Jewish people hated tax collectors because they worked with the Romans, who were the Jewish people were under Roman occupation. So the Romans were their enemies. And so the tax collectors were working for the Romans to collect money, tax money from their own people. So the Jewish people considered tax collectors to be traitors of their own people. So the fact that Jesus chose a hated tax collector to be one of 12 disciples in his inner circle, that was this huge smack in the face to Jewish culture of the day. When Jesus called Matthew to be one of his 12, it was a radical act of acceptance and forgiveness, and it broke all of the cultural rules.